Welcome back to this beautiful beloved channel. Now today I'm going to be telling you my theory on how Doc Ock will return in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now let's answer the obvious question. How is he going to return? Well, in the last game we ended off with him being locked away in the raft and Peter obviously pissed off at him because he destroyed their friendship and was the cause of Aunt May's death. So I feel like if he were to show up in Marvel Spider-Man 2, it would be towards the end of the game after Peter took off the black suit. And I feel like Peter would have no one else to turn to but Doc Ock because he pushed away everyone because he was using the black suit, you know? You know the shenanigans that goes down when Peter's in the black suit. He hurts his relationships, pushes everyone away. So he has no one to turn to except Doc Ock, his old friend. And I feel like Doc Ock at this point could maybe be like a Green Goblin in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1. Like how he was going back and forth between being Goblin and Norman. Like he had the split personality. So I feel like Doc Ock could be like that. Because we saw that towards the end of the game how he was like, come on, Peter. Like I would never do this. Like you're my best. Like all that. Like how he was trying to convince Peter to help him still. So I feel like they could do that route. Have the split personality, because it seemed like he kind of had that towards the end of the first game. So I feel like Peter could sneak into the raft to reach out to his old friend for help or for advice. But I have another idea why he would do this, because as you could see in the teaser trailer or reveal trailer or whatever you want to call it, we see Peter using Iron Spider legs. And the reason I think he's using those legs is because he got used to the black suit. He got used to being so powerful and everything was way easier for him in the black suit. So he forgot what it's like to not have that extra boost. So he created the Iron Spider legs to help him out. And I feel like the person that helped him create it was Doc Ock, because in the first game, him and Peter were creating the Doc Ock legs, but they didn't get to finish it because you know what happened with Doc Ock. So I feel like this could be a cool, like, emotional scene between the two, like showing the old friendship, like him helping Peter create them, like finally perfecting the spider legs for him. Like I feel like that could be cool, like showing like their old relationship. Obviously Peter still doesn't trust him after what happened, and who knows if Doc Ock's doing this to help him or try to like gain Peter's trust back, like, because we don't know. It could be like a theory, like is he helping Peter to help him because he still cares about Peter, or is he doing this to try to gain Peter's trust back so he can, you know, set him free or whatever? But I feel like a lot of people could be like, oh, why would Peter go back to why would Peter go get Doc Ock's help after everything he's done? Well, for one, I feel like he would be at his lowest point. Like he pushed away everyone. He has no one else to turn to but Doc Ock. And honestly, probably Peter's feeling a little bit like a villain himself after doing all the terrible stuff he did as black suited Spider-Man. So I feel like he would just be at his lowest point. So I feel like he would have to turn to Doc Ock. You know, he was his old mentor, his old friend. I feel like if he was at a low enough point, he would go back and try to get help from Doc Ock if that was the only person to turn to. If Doc Ock does show up in Marvel Spider-Man 2, I don't see him being in a big role. At most, I think it's gonna be like a little cameo, like my theory I just told you guys about. Or I could see him in like a little side mission setting up his return, kind of like in Miles Morales, how they did the little side mission setting up Kingpin's return. I feel like they could do that except for Doc Ock. Or maybe he could be like a post-credit scene. Like if Green Goblin is the main villain of Spider-Man 3, maybe it shows like Green Goblin recruiting Doc Ock. Or that would actually be kind of interesting. Like that could be actually pretty fun, because Doc Ock and Norman used to be buddies, used to work together, so they could be finally reunited both as fucking villains. Like that actually is pretty cool. Maybe I'll do another theory video on that, maybe. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.